What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Path of the Network Marketer. It is day 21. 21, that's right, 21. Yeah. Happy third week anniversary. Thanks for tuning in. If you're brand new, thanks you and welcome to the show. Yeah, just want to let you know there is a new episode every day. So, in case you haven't already subscribed or are following the show, go ahead and hit the subscribe or follow button, whatever it happens to be on the particular app you're listening on, so that you don't miss an episode. And of course, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook, hit the follow button. Yeah, again, a new episode every day, and often I do series. Today is part two of a series as it is, so you don't want to miss anything. So make sure that you are subscribed and following. Now, for my existing listeners, welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for continuing to support the show. Now, in today's episode, we're gonna just build on what we talked about yesterday in terms of how to integrate your network marketing company with your social media. Right? Again, we didn't necessarily get into this thing and using the internet and social media to become influencers. So we want to include our network marketing company's products or services in our social media content posts. Right? Because if you are building this thing for long term, right? If this is one of those things that you want to be your long term career, and you don't necessarily think about it that way, but if you're in this to create the incomes that will buy you financial freedom, then it's going to end up being a career. You really got to look at your products and services as an integrated part of your life, right? And if that's the case, then it fits right in with your JCJ, your journey, your challenges, and your joys, because it's part of your life, right? It's not a separate conversation. So yeah, just be open about it. Like I mentioned yesterday, be upfront with what you do, be upfront with who you are. I mean, for me, especially as a veteran in this profession, a lot of my conversation, a lot of my posts revolve around network marketing, anyways. So yeah, just be willing to integrate that into that JCJ. Don't make it the only piece of the conversation. Don't make it the only thing that you talk about. But as long as people know and it's part of your story, and that you're being authentic and real about it, then it'll work out just fine. And especially if you're talking about specific products or things that you love. I mean, again, remember, you are a brand ambassador, right? Like, you're sharing these products or these services because of what they've done for you and the difference that it's made in your life. So just share that part of the story, right? Share that part of the story and why you're so enthusiastic about those things. Again, as a brand ambassador, that's part of what we do. And then if you want to get even more specific, with a specific product in your catalog or a specific a feature in your service, then talk about in one, every now and then highlight that particular thing and talk about what you love about it, right? Like, what you love about that particular product or feature in your services. Talk about how it's changed your life. Talk about specifically like what it's done for you and why you think it can benefit the people that are following you, right? Specifically, like for me, for example, I'm a runner, right? Like that's one of my things on my social media is I share my runs. I like to help people on their fitness journey, especially with running. And a lot of our products in our catalog really help me with my running, right? Like, so I'll highlight maybe a post every week or twice a week. I'll highlight one of the products that I really love and I'm enthusiastic about. And now, when you're talking about specific products or specific features in your services, try not to talk too much about the features of those products or the features of those services, and really talk about why you love them and what it's done for you, right? Like, that's part of the story that people will relate to, not that it has XY ingredient from seaweed that's sourced from Fiji or whatever the heck it is, right? Right? Like sea salt from the Himalayas, which makes no sense. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean. Like those are features that aren't really necessarily going to be the selling point. The selling point is what it's done for you and why you love it, and why you continue to use these products or services, right? Somebody who might be watching that will say, okay, I'm in kind of that similar situation as you. Then maybe it might help me as well, right? All right, so I mean, it's really really simple, and you know, do it in 30 seconds or a minute, right? Because you know, at this point in the conversation, at this point in the game of social media, reels is the big thing right now, right? Like short form videos. So yeah, really, yeah, you got to be really kind of selective as far as what you share. And features, you can talk about features all day long, and it's just going to get lost in the wind, and it's going to waste the limited amount of time you have anyway on short form. So so just integrate it into what you're already doing with your JCJ. Don't make it the only conversation, but just highlight what you love about your company, what you love about your products, what you love about your opportunity and your services, and everything should be just fine. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, a fresh new episode tomorrow. So until then, be well, be safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.